How's it going, everybody? So today I just want to talk to you a little bit about like positivity, and yes, I am shooting from inside my sauna. I just figured it'd be a nice location to shoot something a little different, you know, a little different. But I wanted to talk about something that was like an issue and stuff we were dealing with yesterday. We, as in the whole family of things. It would be that remembering to focus on the things that you do want instead of the things that you don't want, and trying to create those things trying to create the things you want happening, as opposed to trying to prevent the things you don't want from happening. Because even I've been getting stuck on some things in one of my businesses of like, oh, I just don't want to be doing this anymore. I don't want to be doing this, and I keep saying this and this and this, and by saying that, I just keep creating this reality that that is what exists and that is what's happening and that's what I have to do, and I'm never resolving that problem because I'm not focusing on what do I want to have happen from this, as opposed to what all these things that I'm doing that I don't want to do. I'm like, okay, what do I want to do? And if I think about that, then I'm like, okay, in order to have that happen, for me to not do this thing, I need to hire somebody to do this thing for me, right? That would be the solution, as opposed to me just be like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, and never finding a solution to the problem. Pardon me. So I'm guilty of it. I'm definitely guilty of it. Everybody's guilty of it. But it is a big thing that if you focus on the things that you do want to be happening, the things that are like, you know, like I want to do well on this test, for example. You will do all the things that you need to do well on the test, instead of saying, I don't want to do well on this test. Like, I don't want to get a bad grade on this test. No, you have to focus on the things that will get you the good grade, as opposed to things to keep you from getting the bad grade. Because when you use that fear motivator that's negative, it just doesn't work in your favor. Because the universe always says yes, right? Okay, so if the universe always says yes, if you're like, I don't want to get a bad grade on this test, then the universe will be like, oh, bad grade on this test, yes. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it focuses on. That's the power that you have. That's the power that you harness and can control to a degree, but you have to do steps towards it. But if you're like, I want to get a good grade on this test, the universe is like, yes, and then you put in the energy to make that possible, then the universe brings that into you and you create that positive outcome, as opposed to you creating that negative outcome because you were focusing on that. And like, I don't want to get bad on this test, so then I'm all stressed out, I can't sleep, I didn't sleep enough, so I don't do well on the test because I don't think as well when I don't sleep, you know? It's like creating a negative cycle of energy, as opposed to you're like, I want to get a good grade on this test. You're like, okay, so I gotta go to bed at this time, and this, and I gotta read these amount of things, and then, oh great, I woke up, I have enough energy, and I'm prepared. There we go. You've prepared yourself for success, as opposed to preparing yourself for failure. You know, so yes, that's the lesson for today. That's the lesson for today of things that I'm working on in my life. And yes, that would be it. I feel like it's suiting that I'm doing this from inside my sauna, because I focused on, I want to have a sauna to help with my health, you know, and focus, and I made it happen, and now it happens, and now it's a thing, and I get the benefits, and it's a beautiful thing, as opposed to being like, oh, I can't afford a sauna, I can't do this, and then just never fulfilling the thing that I actually do want, as opposed to just moping around being a baby about things, and not putting the energy forth into the things that I want to have happen. As you know, you gotta focus on the things that you want, and then it's easier to figure out the things that you need to do to get there. Sometimes when you know the things that you want, it's hard to always see all the steps, but you know a starting point of where to start if you know what you're working towards. So, I hope that helps you, and I hope you all have a lovely, lovely, lovely Saturday. I know I will, because I'm going on a hike. Later!